Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 and Eats, and it is Takeout Tuesdays here on 5 and Eats. Every Tuesday that we feel like it at 11 p.m. Central, we are bringing you a takeout food item. This is the sister show to our Fast Food Fridays, where we do your typical fast food. Now these are your dine-in typical experiences, but taken it home, and we show you how they give it to us, how it's presented, all the good stuff.
So growing up, if you wanted fish, you'd go to Red Lobster.
Yep.
If you wanted Australian, you'd go to Outback.
Australian.
Yeah. And if you wanted you wanted baby back ribs, you go to Chili's.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you wanted Italian?
Yeah. You go to where?
The Garden.
The Garden.
Olive Garden.
Yes.
Not Madison Square Garden.
And also, if you wanted to take someone somewhere fancy.
Oh, yes. The fancy, like Olive Garden, like listen, in certain parts of the country, Olive Garden is the fancy place. I can attest to that. Now, today we have got the Lasagna Classico, prepared fresh daily. I do wonder about that. Is anybody working at Olive Garden? You want to let us know if that's true? With layers of pasta, Parmesan, mozzarella, pecorino romano, and our homemade meat sauce. This thing is $18.29. However, you do get to choose a super salad included. So you can have the house salad, pasta fagioli, zuppa toscano, chicken and gnocchi, minestrone, or nothing. So I chose the chicken and gnocchi soup, which we have over here. And the beverage is not included, but you do get 2 breadsticks included. So you get all of this that you see here for $18.29 plus tax.
So
which
that's
is not
bad because this soup is like gigantic.
The soup is gigantic.
Jesus Christ, man.
They give you 2 little packets of the Romano cheese. We also got some silverware with this,
which is great.
And then we also got a little surprise. Whenever I reached into the bag to get this out, there was melted chocolate everywhere. So we got some Andes chocolate that was thrown into a hot bag and then ended up all over my hands and everything else. So that was lovely.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. Now, what do you think about Olive Garden? Because me personally, I feel like it's withstood the test of time.
It has. You know, Olive Garden gets shit on a whole lot by people that feel very superior on the internet. But here's what I'm going to say. I don't think there's anything wrong with liking Olive Garden or liking Red Lobster or whatever. Like, it's not the fanciest place, but to some people, it is their comfort place, you know?
Yeah, because, like, look, for most of the country, if you want Italian, it's Olive Garden.
This is
like they don't have Italian people like living in their town or whatever, right?
You're not getting a mom and pop experience in a lot of the country. But you know what? I think overall the presentation of everything, minus the melted chocolate everywhere, is good. Like everything seems to be packaged well, presented well.
Yes. And taking a look at the lasagna, it looks very cheesy. Looks like there's a lot of sauce on there. Mm-hmm. The portion is good.
It smells good.
It smells good, yeah. And look at this soup. It's gigantic. There's a lot there. I just wish, to be honest with you, that there was more breadsticks. I wanted 4.
Well, they give you the option to add more. However, you got to pay for it. So I only went with what was like included in the thing. But looking at this, I feel like this could easily be a 2-person meal or 2 meals for 1 person.
Or a hungry man.
Boy, you'd really have to be freaking hungry because that's a whole lot of soup, man.
Let's go.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, right again, thumbs up, or not. So for me, this is a thumbs down. So if you know me, I do like lasagna, but I don't like a lasagna with a lot of ricotta cheese, which I think this does. On top of that, I think the sauce is not sweet. I wish it was like a sweeter sauce. And because of those 2 reasons, I don't like the lasagna. I would not order this, but you know what I do love? I love the soup. Soup is very flavorful. I'm glad because I was complaining about before the break that it was a big portion.
Yeah.
Love the soup. I love the portion. Seasoned really well. I love everything in it. The carrots, the onions, the celery, the, what do you call it, the little ball?
Gnocchi.
The gnocchi, yeah. Everything about it is really good. This is very flavorful. And then on top of that, you have the breadsticks. And here's the thing, it's been a long time since I've had the breadsticks from Olive Garden. It's actually soft, and I love dipping it in my soup. And I wish it was a little bit more garlicky, but that's okay. And like I said before the break, I wish there was more. Bread in the soup, outstanding. But the lasagna, thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
Alrighty, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. I like this. It's
not enthusiastic thumbs up.
It's not an enthusiastic thumbs up. Here's the thing. To me, I've had better lasagna. If it was just the lasagna that is $18.29, no. However, I do feel like it's a good value. Like, I don't think that, listen, I can say the price is outrageous just because I think that food prices in general are outrageous. But looking at the overall climate of things, I think for the portion that you get, the price is fine here. And it's a perfectly serviceable lasagna. Like, I can eat it and enjoy it. It's not something I would get all the time. It's not my favorite lasagna, but I think it's pretty good. Now, I like a very cheesy lasagna, so I was fine with having more ricotta cheese. But you're right, there is quite a bit. So if you're not as big of a cheesy fan, then skip this.
That's what dominated this.
It really was. It really did dominate. I wish that there was more sauce. To me, I don't feel like it was not a sweet sauce. It wasn't super sweet, but I felt like there was some sweetness to it. I feel like overall it was kind of an unremarkable sauce, though. It was just a basic sauce. The meat in it was good, though. Like, it was decent quality. There was no issues with it. I think overall it's very serviceable. This is a 6.5 out of 10 lasagna. It's fine. The soup, really freaking good.
I think you're being generous there, but okay.
I'm just saying, I mean, look, you don't like the actual components of the lasagna as much as I do, though. So I think that you're being a little bit of a hater.
I am.
So.
Not gonna lie. I'm hating. It's flowing just easily out of me.
Anyway, the soup, really good, very well seasoned. It did not need anything extra. It was salty enough to like have good flavor. The other flavors in there were good. There wasn't a whole lot of chicken, but that was fine because the piece of chicken I had was
That's
fine.
the funny part. I didn't come across any chicken at all.
I think there was only one piece.
Yeah.
Whenever I was stirring it with a spoon, I feel like I only saw one piece and I got that piece. But it was fine. The gnocchi were good. They weren't like too pasty, because sometimes gnocchi can just turn into a paste in your mouth.
Or I was worried actually that it was going to be undercooked.
Yeah, exactly. These were fine. I thought that they're great.
Yep.
I do like that they give you the little cheese sauces on the side. The breadsticks, they're not as good taking them home as they are getting them fresh at the table. However, they're still Olive Garden breadsticks and they're still good, especially good whenever dipped in the soup. So overall, I feel like So would you say overall, just like the commercial, when you are at Olive Garden, you're like treated like family or whatever? Is that what the commercial says?
You're like family or something like that.
Well, you know what? The melted chocolate does feel a little bit like family, but I think overall
they were doing you a favor, like family would, because
probably
Andy's bunk ass chocolate.
I love Andy's. No. I love Andy's, so I was a little annoyed that they were melted, but I think the overall takeout experience at Olive Garden is a good experience. You know, like everything was packaged well, and it's a good value for what it is.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.